Hey guys, welcome back! And today we're playing the Vermander Curse. I'm playing this all out of order than when they came out. I was going to try to play them all in order, but I didn't. And yeah, I already beat this one as well. I pretty much beat them all except for the newest game. I've never actually played the newest game yet. So, yeah. This is Hannah. You wanted to see me, Mr. Vermander, sir. And that's Mr. Vermander. Hannah, why aren't this month's profits as high as last month's? I've been looking over that piece of paper you gave me earlier, and I don't like all the numbers on it. I can't make heads or tails out of that dang thing. They raised the threshold on how much you need to donate in order to get your tax deduction, remember, sir? They did what? When was this? Sir, I've been reminding you about this for the last 8 months. But it's actually fine, though. You still ended up saving way more money than if you didn't get the deduction, so... With the good Lord as my witness, I am being swindled. I will not stand for this. No one gets over on J.P. Vermander. No, sir. Not now, not ever. But, sir... Now then, where have I been donating all my hard-earned money to again? The hospital, sir. Hospital? Which one? There's only one in town, sir. The only hospital in this godforsaken backwater town, and they still have the nerve to swindle me out of my money. Well, I know exactly how to handle this situation like this. Prepare the ritual, Hannah, and go fetch me my robes. The ritual? But Mr. Vermander, sir, please, this is entirely uncalled for. The people in that hospital have done nothing to you, sir. Besides, the difference in profits between this month and last month's is only about 1% less, sir. That's nice and all, Hannah, but I don't remember asking. Now go, we don't have time to waste. Notify me immediately when everything is ready. Okay, sir. Poor Hannah. She works for a bad boss. So, I'm assuming that kind of looked like Joseph, but I don't actually know if it was. And I don't know if JP stands for Joseph. Hello? This is Morton. Hello? Anyone home? I hear ya. Give a gal a minute. This is Ida. Yeah? Hello there. Dr. Ida, I presume? That's me. Who's asking? Fantastic. I'm Morton, the nurse whose transfer request you received. Transfer request? What in the world are you talking about? You aren't aware? Surely you've read the email concerning me. We don't get no regular internet out here, sonny boy. The only thing we can get out here is that old satellite connection. And we ain't got that either. But if you're here to help, I ain't about to complain. You got a lot to learn, so you better pay attention, because I'm only saying this once. I'm all ears, doctor. When patients come in, I write their information down on this here clipboard. Wouldn't it be better to use the computer instead? No. Okay. The waiting room's over here. Ain't much to say about it. All the magazines are older than I am, and I ain't none of them worth reading no more. Oh my. We got 8 rooms. 3 are occupied and the rest ain't. Mr. Lang is over in room 5A. He had a pretty bad back injury, but we fixed him right up. Miss Tammy Gillis in room 6A. She needed one of them teeth pulled, and we ain't got many options for anesthetics, so I gave her some of that old-fashioned medicine I keep under the sink. She'll be a little dizzy for a while, but everything went smooth as silk. Impressive! There's a woman over in 2A, too. Poor thing cut her hand up real bad on her job, then tried to hide it. Her boss found out and sent her here. I ain't managed to figure out her name, so I wrote her down as Jane Doe and patched her up. Ah, a mystery. I wonder who she is. We ain't known to ask too many questions around here, Mr. Morton. We're here to help. Got it? Understood, Doctor. We got 2 bathrooms, an operating room, and something like a kitchen. Oh, excellent. The lights in here don't work half the time. We keep our medicine supply in the OR, but most of the bottles are empty because the budget ain't paying to refill them. And there ain't nothing ever in the fridge, so don't bother checking. Oh. Does anything in this hospital function as intended? Not really. And that's about it. Let's head on back to the front desk so we can give you signed in and start your first shift. Okay, that was quick. We teleported back to the front desk. That old sign-in sheet is somewhere over there. I suggest you go ahead and start searching for it yourself, because I ain't about to come look for it. Understood, Doctor. I'll find it. In the meanwhile, I'd better go make my rounds and check up on the patients. Come and get me if you need something. Okay, so we're Ida. Your big nose is in the way. I can't read the paper. Next dosage. None. Oh, 11 p.m. My bad. And then 1 a.m. So we don't have to worry about those right now. It's only, what, 10? Not this room. I forgot what room it was. This must be the Jane Doe. How you doing, dear? Okay, it is Jane, yeah. Hand is fine, no? You ain't got nothing to worry about. It'll regrow back good as new. I honestly was confused for a second. Good. Thank you. You're most welcome, dear. Try to get some rest and I'll check back in later. Yes. Yeah, when I first read that, I was like, why would it regrow? Hands don't regrow. She's an octopus. I think? Octopus? Squid? I don't know. I'm assuming an octopus. 5A. This must be Lloyd. Everything all right in here? I'm fine, Doc. Yep, Lloyd. Lloyd Boyd? As a matter of fact, I feel like I can walk out of here right now. Har. Ow. See, he can't even laugh without hurting him. This is exactly why I said, Lang baby, please stay off the roof. It's dangerous. We can pay someone else to clean the gutters. But did he listen? No. He waited until I left for work and then tried to get up there himself. One little gust of wind and the next thing you know, bam, straight into the hedges. You know, I could have done it if the wind hadn't picked up. That's not the point. You shouldn't have been up there in the first place. Doctor, could you please give this man something to fix this terminal lack of common sense, please? Sorry, honey, but we ain't got nothing to fix that. Now, you two try to take it easy, alright? I'll be back later on. Those two are a cute couple. I like them. No one in 6A, right? Oh, Tammy. How you feeling, dear? Hey, Dr. Ida. What are you doing here? Still ain't sobered up yet, huh? Nope. That's fine, dear. At least that tooth ain't gonna bother you no more. Just give it some time and try to get some rest, okay? Okay. Alright, that's everyone. I'd better get back to Mr. Morton. Ah! Dr. Ida, the phone started ringing while you were gone, so I answered it. And? The caller won't stop going on and on about rituals and demons, among other things that I don't understand. I think that it may be best if you talk to her. There's always something. Honey, slow down. Ain't none of this making sense. Please, you have to get out of there right now. My boss just summoned an actual, genuine demon, and now you're all in danger. Uh-huh. And who do you work for again? J.P. Vermander, ma'am. Who is that, Doctor? He's some rich city boy who moved out here when he inherited his family's estate. A lot of folks around here have to pay him rent, just 'cause his family owns the land. Yes, that's him exactly. I don't know all the details, but there's a blood pact and a demon and a curse and all kinds of other stuff. You need to leave now. Once the clock strikes 10, you won't be able to leave. Oh, it's not 10 yet. Honey, that's less than 2 minutes. Ain't no way we're getting everyone out of here that fast. My goodness, I didn't expect the stakes to be this high on my first night. But I am committed at this point. Is there anything we could do to help our situation? I did go snooping into a few old journals kept by the Vermanders. Based on what I've read, if you can make it to sunrise, the demon will leave. There's a bunch of rules you need to follow in order to keep yourself safe. For example, every hour until sunrise, the demon will enter the place it was summoned to. It will travel down the nearest hallway in search of blood, specifically your blood. Its own rules prevent it from opening doors to search for you, so keep those closed. What room are you both in right now? The reception area. You'll need to keep that in mind, alright? When the demon arrives, make sure you're all in the same room as when the ritual started. If someone isn't, the demon will know, and once it knows where someone is, closing the doors won't stop it. If you're ready, I can tell you what to expect once 10 o'clock hits. I ain't about to let no demon run rugshot over my house of healing. I'm sorry, I've never heard of that word. Just tell us what we need to do, honey. Okay, here's what's gonna happen first. The demon places a lot of emphasis on windows for some reason, right? It'll try to use its power to open up windows around itself. You're gonna need, and I cannot stress this enough, you're gonna need to close any and all windows before the hour is up. Leave one open, the demon gets stronger, and you don't want that, alright? If you finish with everything you need to do before the hour is up, try staring at a clock. I'm sure it will help pass the extra time faster. I'll stay on the line just in case you need me to repeat something. Good luck, and please be careful. Okay, easy enough. So that's 10 now. Next one's at 11. We're good. We'll close this door. You doing good? Tired on work. Sleep for a minute, then hand caught. You fell asleep at work, and that's how that hand got like that? Yes. Oh, you poor thing. Well, at least try to get some rest while you're here, alright? Okay. That would suck. That would be scary. I would hate to fall asleep at work and something like that happened. I used to work at a warehouse, so, like, it kind of sounds like that's where she worked. Window! No blinds! I know. The kids, Lang, did you even think about them? Their little heads are probably worried sick by now. I know. I owe them an apology for making them worry. And I owe you one, too. You two alright in here? Yeah, we're fine. Uh-huh. Well, holler if you need something now. Those two are a cute couple. Hello. Tammy sits happily humming to herself. Okay, goodbye. Check in here. All good. Check in here. All good. We have 8 rooms and that one's not even functional. Nothing in the kitchen. Nothing in the OR. The medicine's in here. Hurry up and check the bathrooms. Not that it matters. There's no windows in the bathroom. Yeah. Okay. Close the door. I did it. How you doing? The time was 11 p.m. All the windows had been closed. And then it arrived. Yeah, if you hold the clock, it goes quicker. See, he can't open doors, but he could go in and out of this exit right there. That's confusing. I don't understand. Here's what's going to happen next. You'll be surprised how much the demon's powers resonate with electronics. It could gain access into the phone lines and try to gain power too. If you notice the phone continuously ringing, then that's exactly what it's trying to do, alright? Now, this is going to sound crazy, but you need to pick up the phone and listen. Pay attention, because this part is important. If you hear anything, and I mean anything, on the other end, you gotta recite this mantra. Your presence is not welcomed here. You must depart immediately. Don't worry, you'll remember it when the time comes. But if there's silence on the other end of the phone, then keep quiet. Silence means it hasn't properly figured out the phone's location yet, and you don't want to give it any clues, alright? Doctor, you look tired. That's 'cause I am. Then let me handle things this hour. You should rest. Okay, we're gonna be Morton today. We are tall. You're so short. Doctor, why is this hospital in the state that it's in? And what do you mean by that? Well, there's hardly any supplies here, and you seem to be understaffed. Plus, we're lacking a lot of modern equipment. Mr. Morton, we're a small hospital in an even smaller town. We ain't got much to work with here. We take what we have and we make it work. I see. Okay. It's Boyd's medication time. I want to come in here and play with this stuff. Boyd, it's time for you to get high on medicine. On life! High on life. How are you feeling, ma'am? Yes. Okay. Excellent. That's exactly what we want to hear. Go to bed. It's late. I hated, I was at the hospital for a little while, and I hated it there. I wasn't there by choice. Anyway. No blinds! Good job, Lang. Now you're probably going to have to miss work, and who knows how they'll react. Heck, and now I'm missing work. I know. We'll be fine. Watch come morning, I'm gonna walk out of here good as new. I sure hope so. How you doing? You want some medicine? I think my back's beginning to start hurting again. Guess that medicine I had earlier wore off or something. Yeah, I should go get that. I'll go grab that now. In the OR. I'm so tall. What are you doing in here? Hey, ma'am, please. Strange things are happening tonight, and I need you to get back to your room. My bad. I'll go back now. You child. Give me this. Give me. Pick up the meds. Oh, it's a purple pill. I've never seen a pill that color. Oh. You listen closely. You could hear a faint whispering on the other end of the line. You recite the mantra. You can sense that the presence on the other end of the phone has departed. Okay. Oh, no! Sir, I've brought you your scheduled pain medication. Just in time. My back was starting to act up again. Phew. Okay, we're all good with you then. Can I talk to Tammy again? Hello? Hi! That's all. Okay. Adorable. Nothing in here. I don't even think there's a phone in this room. No. We should close this door. Nothing in here. Go check the bathrooms. I've only ever seen Tammy in the bathroom, so I was kind of surprised to see her in the OR. Okay. We did it. And we got a little bit of time left. The time was 12 a.m. All the windows had been closed. All the phones had been answered correctly. And then it arrived. See, it comes through these doors. I thought the doors would just stop it. The doors would stop it. But anyway, talking about the hospital. I was at the hospital for a little while. Close to about a week. And I would just go to bed at like 8 p.m. so I could just get the day over with as soon as possible. And these people should be asleep by now. Here's what's going to happen this time. The demon will try to draw power from any lights it can gain access to, right? You'll know it's inside a room trying to siphon power when the lights start flickering. When it happens, all you need to do is enter the room, close the door, and shut your eyes for a few seconds. You're really going to need to use the space inside your mind to focus for this to work. See, the space is capitalized there because you hit the space button. You'll know it worked when the lights stop flickering. And make sure you do it right, okay? If you don't, then I ain't as tired anymore. You can let me handle things this time. Sounds good to me, Doctor. I'll take this hour, and then I'll take the next. Or you take this hour, and then I'll take the next. Okay. I don't know. Lights aren't, yeah. So we're good. I don't know if those lights will flicker. I don't think I've ever had that happen in the playthrough I did. No! But, hello. Here. Best rest in long time. Or in time, long time. I English good. Can't you tell? I'm good at it. I'll go in here. I'll check the bathrooms. Go in there. No flashing lights. Did I check this room yet? No! Bathroom. Go in here. Hello. Just promise me you won't go doing something this reckless again, alright? As of tonight, I am officially staying far, far away from the roof. And ladders, too. Unless we could save some extra money if I... Lang! Haha, I'm kidding. Don't look at me like that. Adorable. What time is it? 12:22. These two are adorable. I love them. They're my favorite couple. Gasp! It's noon already? No! That's midnight, darling. Oh. You're so fun. You'd be fun at parties. You listen closely. You could hear faint whispering on the other end of the line. Recite the mantra. You can sense that the presence on the other end of the phone has departed. Okay, curtains closed. Oh. Okay, close our eyes. I don't know how long we have to keep them closed, so I'm just gonna hold them for a few seconds. There we go. We did it. Easy enough. Nothing in here. The next dosage is... what, 2? 2 a.m.? I think it's 2 a.m. I will double check, just... oh. I can't see it from this side. I gotta go around. That's not cool. 1 a.m. Okay. Well, it's 12. The time was 1 a.m. All the windows had been closed. None of the lights had been left flickering. All the phones had been answered correctly. And then it arrived. The spooky demon. That could open doors. Just saying. He's opening doors. I like how he stares at the wall for a few seconds. I do too. I like to stare at walls. I like to space out and just stare at things. Okay, Hannah. Here's what's gonna happen next. There's something about the demon's power that resonates with TV signals, right? It will turn on any TV that can manage to gain access to. Okay, why do you say right after every sentence like that? Like, we don't know. We don't know if that's right or not. You're the demon expert here. They never showed anything besides static once it takes control, but that's still bad. If it happens, just turn the TV off. That'll kick it out for a while. But don't leave any TVs that it's controlling on, alright? It won't end well. Right. How's this room? No lights? We're playing as Morton again. Morton likes, he gets to give out the, turn that off. Close the door. Lights. Good enough? Yeah, it doesn't take that long. Okay. Hey! hurting is again. Anything do? Please. Right, I will get you your medication. No. You listen closely. You don't hear anything from the other side of the phone. So we say nothing. You can sense that the presence on the other end of the phone has departed. Sure has, because we're good at this. We know what to do. No. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm bad at controlling things like this. I'm used to like... whatever. Jasmine? What? Thanks for staying here with me. I'm sorry to put you through all this. I'm just glad you're okay. We could deal with everything else later on. See, these two, they're cute. Even though he's kind of creepy looking, a little scared. Where is she? What are you doing in here? Hey, why is it so dark in here? I'm actually not sure, ma'am. But strange things are happening tonight, and I need you to go back to your room, please. Hee, my bad. I'll go back now. Why are you in here? What could you possibly want in here? Go to the OR. Get some medication. The pain meds are kept here. Pick up the meds. Close the door. Kitchen. Nothing. Going all the way down to 2. Here you go. Madam, I brought you your scheduled pain medication. Yes, good. You are welcome. Go to bed. Stupid door. Hello. Do you have anything to say? So, what about you, sonny boy? Huh? There's a lot of other places you could have transferred to. I ain't yet figured out why you went and picked this one. I thought this would be the best decision for my daughter and I in the long run. A nice quiet town in the countryside sounded ideal for us. Of course, it wasn't as quiet as I thought it would be, but it's still nice. Well, Mr. Morton, if we make it out of all this, I'm throwing you both a nice little welcome to town party. Now that'd be just lovely, Doctor. How fun. They're nice. She's nice. The time was 2 a.m. All the windows had been closed. All the televisions had been turned off. None of the lights had been left flickering. All the phones had been answered correctly. And then it arrived. Through the doors. It arrived through the doors. Just saying. I'm probably going to say that every time. Every time. You can't stop me. I will. It's what I do. I like to talk. There's one final thing this demon's gonna try. Ritualistic candles. It has the power to manifest them inside its area of influence. It's vital and very, very important that if you see one, you extinguish it. If you let it keep burning, the demon will be able to draw power from it. It won't try anything new after it gets to this part, so you don't have to worry about any more new rules. Oh, and I almost forgot something. This part is important, too. Whatever you do, make sure you don't... The power went out. They have nothing to say. Nothing to say to each other. Good in here. I already hear static, so... Okay. Oh! Oh, no! Stop, you're waking my patients up. You're disturbing my patients. Oh. Crouch. Did you just turn on every TV you could? That's a little ridiculous. A little overboard, in my opinion. Okay, good. Everyone's asleep. It only took them till 2 a.m. No, close the blinds. I'm scared of the blinds. You listen closely. You can hear shallow breathing from the other side of the phone. We're gonna recite the mantra. You can sense that the presence on the other end of the phone has departed. I don't like the windows, because that's freaky. I don't like that it did that. Oh, the power went out, but our lights are still flickering, so that's cool. I got stuck on the door. Kitchen. I wonder, I should have checked that fridge. Wait, did you see that? I literally saw something in the mirror. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like. No. I don't like this. Okay. The time was 3 a.m. All the windows had been closed. All the televisions had been turned off. None of the lights had been left flickering. All the phones had been answered correctly. All of the candles had been extinguished. And then it arrived. Through the door. Through the doors. It arrived. You could open those doors, just open ours. You could literally just walk right to us. Like we're just standing right there. That's fine. Not the brightest demon. Okay, Morton. Hello, Ida. Both saying nothing. Ooh! A candle. Okay. Nothing in this room. No. Okay. Stop, you're gonna wake my patients up. You listen closely. You don't hear anything from the other side of the phone. I'm gonna say nothing. You can sense that the presence on the other end of the phone has departed. Yes, good. Oh, gotta check this room. You sleep funny. Just lay down, I'm sure it'd be easier. TV! Oh, this room again. Yay! Easy enough. I always do that. Check the fridge. Check it. Oh. She's probably lying. She's hiding the good stuff from us. Okay, I think we're all good. I'm gonna close this. And change the time. The time was 4 a.m. All the windows had been closed. All the televisions had been turned off. None of the lights had been left flickering. All the phones had been answered correctly. All of the candles had been extinguished. And then it arrived. I like how it subtly builds up the stuff you have to do and doesn't just throw you in it at once and be like, make sure you do this and do this and do this. It's like every hour it's something new, and I think that's kind of cool. It's like, it's fun. Through the doors. Okay. Ida. Hello. Dot, 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 dot. We have nothing to say to each other. The lights are good in here. I hear TVs. And phones. You listen closely. You could hear shallow breathing from the other side of the phone. The mantra. You could sense that the presence on the other end of the phone has departed. Oh, I thought the TV was on for a second. I'm so short compared to Morton. No. Stop opening the blinds. Okay, everyone's asleep still. That's good. Oh god. There's a candle at the end of the hallway. Yeah, that's not creepy. Is the lights flickering in here? They're flickering. I saw it through the door. It kind of clipped through. I'll crouch down because we can't. With Ida. She's, she got the big nose. You can't really just click it like Morton. Did I check this bathroom? I did. Okay, I think we're all good. Back in here. Hello, Morton. Next. Time. The time was 5 a.m. All of the windows had been closed. All of the televisions had been turned off. None of the lights had been left flickering. All the phones had been answered correctly. All of the candles had been extinguished. The sun began to rise upon our little town, and the demon could not stay in this world for much longer. However, in direct violation of the Vermander Pact, no blood had been spilt that night. The most important part of the pact had not been fulfilled, which meant that the agreement was now null and void. After generations of being enslaved to the Vermander family, the demon was finally free. And though it did not have much time left, it knew exactly how it wished to spend its final moments. Frolicking in the sunlight, right? I was right. Totally. These doors are the same ones you see in the Midnight stacked up on the ground. Hannah, what in the world are you doing back here this early? Hannah? Yeah, this isn't Hannah. Oh, it's you. Don't you have some work to be doing? What do you want? Why are you looking at me like that? Don't you go forgetting that you work for me, mister. I command you to get out of here. Why won't you listen to me, you stupid? Well, maybe you shouldn't have enslaved the demon. The angry howls of the demon echoed throughout the town that morning. And then the estate fell deathly quiet. As it turned out, Hannah hadn't left the Vermander estate that previous night. She had been far too tired to return home after feeding instructions through the phone all night. Instead, she fell asleep in one of the manor's empty rooms. She was awakened by the awful noises emitting from upstairs. Hannah climbed the stairs and quickly made her way over to the office. Inside, there lay J.P. Vermander, beaten, unmoving, and absolutely mangled. But against all the odds, he was still alive. Hannah had a choice to make. A large part of her wanted to simply leave him there, to give him the same disrespect and disregard that he showed to others. She turned to leave, but deep down she knew that this wasn't the right thing to do. As bad as he was, she would not stoop to his level. So instead, she called for help. Should have left him there. We're in the hospital. In an ironic turn of events, J.P. Vermander's life was saved at the very same hospital that he had tried to rid himself of. Despite their rightful and justified anger at the man, Dr. Ida and Nurse Morton treated him no different than any other patient. And he was soon on the road to full recovery. During his stay in the hospital, he was given a room near the front. Day after day, he watched the patients as they came and went. He watched as the hospital's only doctor and sole nurse did their best to help every patient that arrived. As he watched, he realized something. Those confusing numbers on that little piece of paper actually meant something. Those numbers represented actual people, people with lives and emotions. People that just wanted to get the help they deserved. It took a near-death experience at the hands of an angry demon and an intensive stay at the hospital. But JP finally felt something that no Vermander had felt for a very long time. Remorse. And he vowed he would do everything in his power to try and make amends. Good for you. Change. Change is for the better. However, due to the pact being broken, most of the wealth and power it granted was soon lost to crippling debt. With no other options, JP sold off his estate and assets to pay his dues. Oh, okay. And the last remaining bit of his fortune was donated to the hospital. As a sign of goodwill, Dr. Ida let him stay in one of their vacant rooms until he could get back on his feet. He is currently working as a fast food delivery driver to make ends meet, as he wasn't qualified for anything else. Though he does miss his money and his old lifestyle, in the end, he's just thankful to still be alive. Good for you. Morton settled into his new job as a nurse just fine. Despite the rough first night, he grew to love the strange new town and its people. In the end, he knew that the decision to move here was the best one for both him and his daughter. Ida is still the best and only doctor in town. She plans to use the donation money to renovate the hospital so that they can provide the best care possible for years and years ahead. And now that they had an actual budget, she decided to hire an accountant. Hannah happily accepted the position as her old job was no longer available. She's glad to finally have a boss that appreciates her hard work. And though it took a while, she did eventually forgive Vermander for all his misdeeds. The hospital had a bright future ahead of it, and everyone was on good terms. And that's all that mattered. Aw, look at Hannah smile. She's happy. Good. So that's clearly the good ending. Everything went great. Yeah, good ending. I don't know why there's 2 stars. I thought it would just be 1 star. I'm a little confused. Whatever. I don't really care. Thanks for watching. And, I'm not going to go in the spiel, but maybe subscribe. Get me back to 8 subscribers. I did make it to 7. I'd love 8. Okay. That's all. Bye.